Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be reviewing another comic book. This is going to be The Agency #1. This is an independent comic. It's by Ruben and Bethany Romero, Roger Cabrera, Eric Coda, Ross Hughes, and James Reed. So yeah, yesterday I went to Comic Con, and they had this booth. The people who work on it, they had this booth, and I bought it from them, and then got it signed later on. So here's a signature. So yeah, they're locally based. They're locally based. So I don't really think you guys can actually get this comic. They did say they do have a digital copy. Like this comic's also a digital comic book. So I've been trying to find it. So yeah. It's gonna be a link down below for those who want to check out the comic books. This comic, it's more of a preview. So at the moment, I can't really find the actual digital comic. It's more of a preview of like the first 5 or 6 pages. But something's better than nothing. So yeah, check that preview out just so you guys can get an idea of what the comic is, and so I don't spoil anything. So yeah, 10-second spoiler warning as usual. For those who don't want anything spoiled, just click the link down below, or if you went to the Comic Con and bought the issue, read that. The preview gives you a basic idea as to what it's about, the basic premise. Also, you can read the description on top, so that also helps. Um, so yeah, go to the link down below, check it out. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to read this issue again, just click the link. Um, and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that never gave you fair warning, because as usual I did. So yeah, The Agency #1. What did I think of it? As usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically, how they described it, it's Harry Potter and Mission Impossible combined. That's basically how they explained it. Basically, you have this kid named Riley. Yeah, Riley, I believe was his name. Um, he's 15 years old, and basically it seems he's part of this orphan home or part of an orphanage or something like that, and he starts exhibiting some weird powers, magical powers. The government apparently has a branch to deal with this called the IMA or IMA. It's which is what I call it. IMA is the letters. Um, so yeah, basically they're the agency that deal with this type of supernatural powers, and that's basically it. You have people who apparently use dark powers, dark magic, also involved trying to get their hold of this kid for one reason or another, and it's not really explained as to why they need this kid, or why this kid is important over any other magical being. The other characters who work on who are part of the government agency also seem to display some magical powers. Um, so yeah, this book was actually did surprise me. It looked good. I flipped through some of the pages while I was there. The artwork looked good. The writing, seemed pretty decent when I first checked it out. Well, once I read it, it was actually pretty good when I better than I thought it'd be. The writing is pretty interesting. I see how like they're trying to develop their story. It is a pretty unique way they're doing it. I don't know how to explain it, but I know many people don't try to actually do it the way they do. So it's pretty interesting. The artwork is actually pretty good. Um, so yeah, you do have the aspect of magic and government, which at first I was like, is that gonna mesh well? I was like, kind of, like, is that gonna go good together? And overall, it actually did go better than I thought. It's a smooth transition. It's got a good flow to it, if that makes sense. Everything makes sense the way they're putting it out. And yeah, overall, this was a great issue, and I'm actually happy I bought it because I was actually thinking, should I really buy it? Stuff. So yeah, I mean, there's really very little to dislike about it. I mean, it is trying to be a bit mysterious, which at times it does get annoying. But granted, this is the first issue. I'm pretty sure once the second and third and fourth and whatever issue when the future issues come out, I think more most of those questions will be explained, and other stuff such as that will be explained. There will be more questions, but then more answers will be solved, hopefully. So yeah, it is trying to be a bit mysterious, which is a bit annoying, but overall it is acceptable. So yeah, I mean overall this was a great copy. Really happy I bought it, and I'm also happy I got it signed. I don't know if you can see, but right there. Um, so yeah, on a rate from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, 8.5 is what I'd give this copy. This issue, The Agency #1. It's a very good issue. So yeah. One thing though, the people who create this comic, they're more of a locally based. They are locally based. So if you live outside of South Florida, yes, if you live outside of South Florida, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be able to get this. I mean, then but they did. But they originally started off this comic as a digital comic, and then expanded into paperback, as an actual magazine or comic book this year. So yeah, I mean I'm if I ever find a proper link to for so you can read the whole issue, I will put it down below. But at the moment I can only find a preview, but it does give a basic description of also the comic. So also check that out. Again, something's better than nothing. So yeah, that's basically it for now. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, comic book reviews, and TV show reviews. So definitely stay tuned for that. Besides that, comment down below on your thoughts on the agency. Have you read it? And if not, why not? And if you have read it, what are your thoughts on it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What are your thoughts? If you haven't read it, do you want to read it after this? I recommend you do read it. You do read it. So yeah, hopefully the second issue comes out soon. I don't know when it's gonna come out. I'll just have to see. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Again, subscribe, comment down below, like this video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.